superior head-to-head record, defending away a penalty in that match. So a bit of a task. He'll qualify for the Champions League with his decent performance. Been involved in the competition this term, as it was. Made an honest mistake. Brought down Icardi. Got the winner. There's a chance. Icardi now. Gagliardini can pick it out, which he can't. Did really well to intercept the initial pass, Gagliardini, but then the through ball was sloppy. Disappointed by his standards. He has a chance to atone for that, though. D'Ambrosio. De Vrij looking for options. Has to reluctantly go back to Samir Handanovic. Gagliardini, not too many options ahead of him. It's into the feet of Lautaro Martinez. Wide here for Candreva. His ball in towards Lautaro Martinez. It breaks here for Emmers. And now Roric. Nicely done by D'Ambrosio. A bit of space on this near side for Milan Skriniar. In towards Icardi, left for Lautaro Martinez. Dealt with by Basham and O'Connell. And now Fleck. He's done well to get away from Gagliardini. Leon Clark takes over. McGoldrick ahead of him. It's just behind the goal scorer. But Sheffield United keep it. George Baldock. Lee Evans. And Chris Basham. Lundstrom able to switch the play. It's a fabulous pass, but the flag has gone up on this near side. Ender Stevens went a little early. Shame, because Lundstrom with his unfavoured left foot absolutely pinged a crossfield ball there. The wind is picking up, as you can hear. Good crowd inside Bramall Lane. 15,000 seats had been sold up until last night, but saw a busy queue of spectators outside the ground this morning throughout the afternoon. Icardi has it for Inter. Old square for Emmers. Important challenge that from John Fleck, tracking back. Gone up against Leon Clark, but the referee, Mr. Banks, is happy for things to continue because Inter have it with Gagliardini. Asamoah trying to drive a Baldock, good pace. He was pulled back. It will be an Inter free kick. Cynical tug from George Baldock. There you see. Just grabbed the left arm of Asamoah. And this is a promising position. Lautaro Martinez is the one who stood over the ball. My Roric is actually going to be the man who's going to take it in the end, the young Slovenian. Does suit the left-footed Roric. D'Ambrosio's up from the back. Skriniar too, and De Vrij involved. Icardi and Martinez the other men, and it comes from Roric. I think the last head was, well, I thought it was a Sheffield United head. The referee has given a goal kick to the home side. Lovely ball in though from Roric, just along that 6-yard line. We're going to see a change now. Mark Duffy will come on to replace John Lundstrom. Good shift then from John Lundstrom. Mark Duffy, who is something of an unsung hero. League One promotion 2 years in a row, Burton Albion, and then here at the Blades. 9 assists last term. Very good on the ball. You can see Gabriele Zappa, the young fullback for Inter, the right back, who was part of that Primavera side last term. He's having words with Marco Domenichini, who's Luciano Spalletti's assistant below us. He may be the next man to be introduced. I can tell you that Zappa's just taken off his green bib below us, so Inter will make their second change very shortly. De Vrij has it meantime. Emes able to drive forward. Wanted the return from Candreva, well cut out by Stevens. Fleck keeps calm and carries on. Long by Jack O'Connell. First involvement there for Duffy. D'Ambrosio comes away with it. Well, with Zappa all set to go, I wonder if that'll be a breather for Danilo D'Ambrosio, who's played a lot of football in this pre-season. An hour against Lugano, 45 minutes against Sion, and then the full 90 against Zenit. In it comes from Emes, too high for Icardi. Last touch was off Bulldog, it will be a corner, and Inter will make the substitution. Here comes Gabriele Zappa. Candreva instead is the man withdrawn. Very promising future for Zappa. He's just taken his maturità, which is the high school leaving certificate in Italy. Signed professional terms back in April for Inter. It's very highly thought of in the academy. And the likes of Roberto Samaden, the academy director, et al. Interesting to see where he lines up, whether he'll push on to right wing or whether he'll slot in at right back, which is his usual position. Emes with the corner meantime. That's absolutely comfortable for Simon Moore. Basham. John Egan. He's looked assured in this debut for Sheffield United. Not a competitive debut, but still, his first involvement for the Blades. Away by De Vrij. Roric now. High boot from Peter Banks. Well, in fact, he's signalling that ball. Let's have another look. Yeah, he just swung his right arm, leaving it out of the way. Too much movement for De Vrij. In fact, I can tell you that Inter are trying out the famous back three now that we've heard so much talk about. D'Ambrosio alongside De Vrij and Skriniar. Zappa's at right wing back and Asamoah at left. De Vrij under pressure from Mark Duffy. Danovic under pressure from the same player. Calmly done by the back three with the help of Gagliardini, and Skriniar comes away with it. It's back with Gagliardini, seeing plenty of the ball in that deep line playmaker role. Needs some movement ahead of him. Lautaro Martinez, nice first time layoff for Cian Emes. It's back with Lautaro Martinez. Well worth a go. You do feel that he only needs half a chance. Very little backlift on that effort. He got the shot away. But Moore always knew it was slicing wide. .25 to play then at Bramall Lane. Sheffield United 10 days away from the start of their season here against Swansea City. Inter still have 3 matches to be played in pre-season. It's part of the International Champions Cup. De Vrij. Lautaro Martinez doing some good work with his back to goal. Seems to have formed a close bond with Maricardi already. Saw the pair of them posing for a picture pitch side before the start of play. Zappa for Gagliardini. Now D'Ambrosio under pressure from Duffy. Lovely football, and Emma's flick very nearly found Zappa. Movement that no doubt they've worked on as teammates in the under-19s last term. They've both been called up for the first team squad. There's a number of youngsters. Elian Demirovic is on the bench. Nolan, Marco Pompetti, who was with the under-18s last term and played very well at the Viareggio tournament. Asamoah with the ball in. It's headed clear only as far as CRM's. Now Zappa. In towards Icardi, too high for him. Asamoah might keep it in though. The Ghanaian has done well to keep it alive. Roric thought about picking out a cross. Instead waits for Gagliardini. Long it goes from D'Ambrosio, and Roric had continued his run. That's Emma's. Lovely ball for Icardi. Keeps it moving for Asamoah. He wants some movement. Asamoah tries to drive a bulldog. It's back with Roric. Gagliardini thought about the shot, instead looked for Icardi. And now Lee Evans, great challenge from Kwadwo Asamoah. Able to battle back. Andrea Ranocchia is stripped and ready to go. Looks like this back three will continue with the aid of the longest serving member of this Inter squad. Stefan De Vrij is withdrawn. Ranocchia, who had a spell in this part of the world with Hull City on loan a couple of seasons ago. From January of the 2016-17 campaign. Spoke in the build-up to this game as well with local paper, the Star of Sheffield. It's a flat ball, apparently. Indeed, Gagliardini says, let's change that. Icardi wants to check. There we go. Well, such is the friendly nature of the match. Fleck was just able to pick up the ball and say, this is no good, let's change it. Can't really get away with that in competitive action, but common sense prevails. And Lautaro Martinez able to charge down that clearance from Moore, who will breathe a sigh of relief. Basham, that's careless. Roric has it. Gagliardini now. Left by Icardi. Nearly collected the return from Martinez. And once again, sensed a bit of indecision from Moore. The referee's given a free kick to the visitors. Here comes a double change. Going to see Ricky Holmes and Richard Stearman. John Egan will come off for Richard Stearman there. There's a change of centre half. Really good performance, I have to say, from the record signing. John Egan gets a big hand. Stearman's on wearing 19, and the other change sees David McGoldrick, who only signed today, and struck the opener. He's replaced by Ricky Holmes. Third and fourth changes for Sheffield United. Here's Holmes' first touch. Nice ball round the corner from Duffy. Gagliardini gets a foot to it. And it goes from O'Connell. Duffy Trying to turn it in towards Zappa for Inter. D'Ambrosio. Part of that back three now with Skriniar and Ranocchia, with De Vrij having been replaced. Holmes. On it goes towards Jack O'Connell. That's Duffy. Lovely flick. Stevens. Ranocchia remain. Lovely layoff that from CNMS, and now Zappa for Icardi. Good feet from the Argentine. Great strength from the skipper as well. And he's looked for Lautaro Martinez. Great chest control. Lautaro Martinez still. And the referee had blown his whistle for a handball from the 20-year-old. Otherwise, it was a fabulous move. Looked to me like it caught the shoulder. Wrong. Definitely off the shoulder of Lautaro Martinez. He overran the ball in any case, so not sure any controversy would have followed, thankfully. Evans for Duffy. Failed to continue his run. That's Gagliardini looking for Lautaro Martinez, but it's miscued from the Italy man. There was a touch, though, off the red and white shirt. May still be time to see Sheffield United club captain Billy Sharp. Wonder if we'll see any more of these youngsters. There could be some football for Facundo Colidio. Spalletti decides to give one of his Argentine strikers a rest with another one. Colidio, very young indeed. Something of a youth team version of Diego Milito for Inter. Scored in a couple of finals last season. Scored in the Scudetto finals. Scored both goals in the Super Cup win over Roma, which was played at San Siro. Colidio is only 18 years of age. A player that Inter invested in heavily, despite him operating with the Primavera for his first campaign. Lee Evans. Jack O'Connell. Lautaro Martinez still giving chase. Baldock comes away with it. He was caught. Mark Duffy slipped through for Holmes. Still Ricky Holmes, and just too much on it in the end for Ender Stevens. The initial pass which Holmes lashed onto may have been destined for Leon Clark. We've not seen too much of, despite him hitting 19 goals last term, which is something of an anomaly for his career. No disrespect meant to Leon Clark. Basham. Baldock. Now Stearman. Clever ball for Clark. Well brought down. Basham. Clark again. A foot in from Rorich. Are we to have a winner here at Bramall Lane? Still Sheffield United 1 into 1. David McGoldrick and Mauro Icardi, the goal scorers, both in the first half. Here is Icardi. We can tell you, we'll see a bit of Facundo Colidio. Zappa nearly won that from Jack O'Connell. We're going to see D'Amico as well. Young Felice D'Amico. So another couple of changes for the Nerazzurri coming in. Zappa does well to keep the ball in play. It was fired at him from Gagliardini. Gagliardini slightly miscued. Cardi's not overly happy. Won't go out of play though. Jack O'Connell. Gagliardini. Brought under control by Roric with Skriniar, and now Asamoah back with the young Slovenian Roric. Next time the ball goes out of play, we will see a bit of Facundo Colidio. The question is, will he come on for Mauro Icardi or will he come on for Lautaro Martinez? Either way, we expect it to be an all-Argentine change up top, and we'll see Felice D'Amico as well. Here comes the inter-substitution. Zappa told to wait by Mr. Banks. Mauro Icardi then will be replaced by D'Amico. Another goal today. The armband is passed to Milan Skriniar, and it will go back to Samir Handanovic. The other change, Lautaro Martinez. Colidio on for him, so changes up top. Double change as well coming for Sheffield United. Billy Sharp on for Leon Clark. Be a big round for the club captain. Good shift as well from Clark. Changes number 18, Kieran Freeman. He's on for George Bulldog. So a couple of changes of captaincy then. Handanovic giving the armband for Inter, Clark giving it for Sheffield United. A whole host of changes, not too many out there that started the contest. Skriniar, D'Ambrosio and Gagliardini for Inter. Emmers 2 and Asamoah. Skriniar. Too much on it for D'Amico. Colidio was interested for a moment. Stim. Freeman. Calmly done by Milan Skriniar. Handanovic needs to be careful under pressure from Sharp. Swept clear towards Colidio. D'Amico gave chase. Freeman can't keep it in. Skriniar. Asamoah. Good awareness of what was around him. Inter keep possession, albeit illegally. Roric penalised for just leaving a foot in. Just came down slightly on Kieran Freeman. O'Connell. Fleck. Forward it goes towards Ricky Holmes. Billy Sharp's there as well. It's helped towards Ricky Holmes. And Sharp's in the middle. Still there for Billy Sharp. Holmes saying the pass was for one of his teammates behind Sharp. Disappointed that his skipper decided to grab the ball. That's Kieran Freeman. One back by Asamoah. Colidio makes his way forward. The Ghanaian keeps it though. Powerful run from Asamoah. And now D'Amico wide left. Looking for Asamoah, who had nothing left in the tank. A mix-up, an apologetic hand from Kwadwo Asamoah. Duffy between the lines. So he was caught by D'Amico, the referee agreed. Tactical foul there from the youngster. Holmes. Freeman. Duff. Stearman. Holmes for Shah. Came off Skriniar last. It will be a Sheffield United throw. Asamoah under pressure. He's done really well to keep the ball. Asamoah, good performance from him again tonight. Chris Wilder, I should say, runs to pick up the ball. He wants his side to push for a winner. This is John Fleck. Important boot in from Gagliardini, and Inter could be dangerous on the counter now. Gagliardini with Zappa ahead of him. Lovely weight on the pass. Jack O'Connor is across to cover. Zappa. Gagliardini beaten to it by Duffy, but it's the Inter man who comes away with it. This is D'Ambrosio. Ranocchia. Looking for D'Amico. Robust challenge coming in there from John Fleck. This is Cian Emmers. And still, it's in towards Colidio. Billy Sharp. Ranocchia seemed to go through the back of him. And Ranocchia penalised. Skriniar, second to it with Duffy, but able to recover. One back by Roric. D'Amico goes charging in. Freeman emerges with it. Billy Sharp! And Handanovic with the save. And Asamoah hacks it away to safety. It's brought a big cheer from the home faithful here inside Bramall Lane. Holmes with a give and go. Ricky Holmes once more with the cross. Zappa looking for Emmers, he can't keep it in. Another look at this, Billy Sharp away from D'Ambrosio. It opened up for him. And that was destined for the corner, but for Handanovic. The goalkeeping from the Slovenian. Ricky Holmes again combining. He was caught by Kwadwo Asamoah. It's Sheffield United who are finishing the stronger of the two sides, but that can be put down to the fact that the start of their domestic season is only 10 days away, into still 3 weeks or thereabouts away from that. 19th of August, the opening weekend of Serie A. Good battling there from Felice D'Amico. He's done well to find Roric. And Colidio comes short for it. Helped on his way by Richard Stearman into throw. 5 to play at Bramall Lane. Gagliardini. Well, kept alive by D'Amico. Ranocchia. Skriniar, D'Amico. Just wanted too long on it. In to keep possession though with Asamoah. Now Skriniar again. Looking for the run of Zappa on that far side. Into Stevens alert. Facundo Colidio, nicely done, looking for Cian Emmers. Belgian just unable to take the ball in his stride. Had it cleared by Ranocchia. The last touch was off D'Ambrosio. Are we to have a winner here? Going to see one more change with Marco Pompetti all ready to go. At least one more change, I should say. Still plenty of time to see more substitutions. Holmes. There's a foul on Lee Evans by Milan Skriniar. Taken quickly by Sheffield United. Ricky Holmes, clever ball over the top. The flag is up against Chris Basham. Billy Sharp puts the ball into the back of the net. The flag was clearly up. That's why you heard a few cheers from the Kop end of this ground. Let's have another look. Only about 2 yards offside. Cian Emmers off meantime. Marco Pompetti on. 19-year-old, a fresh 19-year-old Cian Emmers, only turned 19 on Friday. Marco Pompetti is still only 18 years of age, and he's a very exciting young midfielder, very good on the ball, wants it all the time. Takes a fine set piece as well. Ricky Holmes. Jack O'Connell. Duffy. Evans. Duffy again. Tried to pick his spot. Well worked by Sheffield United. Lovely give and go there from Mark Duffy and Lee Evans. And Danovic wanted to take it short. Instead, reluctantly tries to pick out Felice D'Amico. It nearly drops here for Facundo Colidio. Asamoah wants to keep it in. It does so. Back with Skriniar. Just under 2 minutes to play at Bramall Lane. I don't think we'll be seeing much in the way of added time. Gagliardini, lovely touch to take the ball into his stride. He has Zappa behind him. Here is Gabriele Zappa. Dispossessed, but Zappa's done well to charge it down. Not once, but twice. And it will just be a goal kick for a relief, Sheffield United, I'm sure. Zappa very nearly emerged with the ball. For good determination, it must be said. None of those youngsters very keen, I should say, to prove themselves. Skriniar. Under pressure from Billy Sharp behind him. Zappa for D'Ambrosio. A reminder that Sheffield United took the lead via David McGoldrick in the first half. A neat finish after good work from Stevens, Fleck. Before inter-levelled, Antonio Candreva squaring the ball for Mauricardi, the simplest of tasks for the captain to sweep home into an empty net. Past Dean Henderson. Imagine Peter Banks will blow the whistle as soon as the clock ticks 90, despite the host of changes we've had. Ranocchia decides to head it clear inside from Asamoah. This is Pompetti. It's given away, but there goes the full-time whistle with a couple of seconds short of the 90. McGoldrick with the opener, Mauricardi with the leveller. Sheffield United with a very creditable point against Inter Milan.